Hello guys, welcome back to Gospel News, where we keep you updated with latest happenings. And as we enter into the matter, so they say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has begun his medical examination by doctors that he has chosen for himself or by himself. When I see the latest update when we get concerning this issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's health. He says Nnamdi Kanu begins medical examination by doctors of his choice as ordered by the Nigerian court. May we go into details and find out what's going on there. And also when we went to Benue State, they said that the natives of Benue State have written to President Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with immediate alacrity. Say his detention is a shame to Nigeria. Say that this country has failed. We are going to start on a note where this Asaredokobo, where they say na the pig when they for creek, where it addressed press concerning his Tinubu.
This is one of the biggest steps. Like I said, I've always said, I'm not apologetic. I said, if Ahmed Bola Tinubu fails, hold me responsible. Because I have known him since 1992.
He never failed.
And I know what he stands for. And I can stand in the gap between him and the people and say this thing. This is a step that my brother Goodluck failed to take, even when he had the opportunity. This is a step that, after talking no subsidy, General Muhammad Buhari was not able to take. Ahmed Bola Tinubu took it from the first day.
When I don't see him, Ahmed Bola Tinubu took it from the first day, which is this one that is killing you today. As I talk about, they tell you, say, if Tinubu fails, Raymond can't hold him responsible. Now my question is, has Tinubu not failed? Anybody go just come out for social media, just they talk rubbish, because you see free microphone where they don't put for your mouth there. You say, we'll hold you responsible. Has Tinubu not failed? When people, they suffer, they trek from one region to another. And they are not clear. Rubbish. I beg me we go into details and find out what's going on with Onyendu. They say that the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, on Thursday began his medical examination in line with a court order. Congrats, Mazi. At least that's a step to your freedom. Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court, Abuja, had ordered the Department of State Services, DSS, to grant Nnamdi Kanu access to his medical records. The court on Thursday in his judgment held that objections the security agency raised against Kanu's request lacked merit. It added that Kanu is constitutionally entitled to have access to both the records he requested for and the medical doctors of his choice. So, but what I'm wondering is why it took so long for this judge to rule on this particular matter. Since 2 years now, abi how many months? Now we done the request for his personal doctors to be allowed to meet him. This Nigeria, una they do kuru since how many months now? Now one take and wound the man. Justice Nyako held that the independent medical examination of Kanu by his personal physicians should be supervised by the DSS, with the entire process recorded and sealed for security purposes. Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor Esquire, IPOB's lead counsel, in a statement signed on Thursday, said Kanu was profoundly excited by the news from the court and subsequently directed that his appreciation be conveyed to his indefatigable legal team, ably led by Professor Mike Ozekome, who is a senior advocate of Nigeria. Kanu, he affirmed that Kanu's medical examination had commenced in earnest by the recommended team of medical experts, with the cardiology surgeon and otolaryngologist from the best hospitals in Abuja, all duly recommended by Kanu's wife. Una dey hear? They say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na recommend the people when they give them this medical treatment. The statement reads in part, "We visited our indefatigable and formidable client Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, being the 20th day of July 2023 at the SSS headquarters Abuja, where he is still being held illegally and unconstitutionally in a solitary confinement. Onyendu was specifically briefed on the judgment of the Federal High Court, Abuja, where Justice Binta Nyako this morning delivered another landmark judgment on our application for order of judicial review. And we hope that like this now, small time, we go see here say, oh, they don't leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I know, say the internet go break loose that particular day. Everywhere will be shut down. Onyendu was acquainted of the far-reaching orders made by his lordship today in the landmark judgment, wherein his lordship directed the SSS to allow Onyendu access to medical doctors of his choice, who are to medically examine Onyendu outside the SSS facility without the influence of the SSS. The court further directed that all such examinations must be recorded. Furthermore, his lordship directed the SSS to avail Onyendu with all his medical records. Onyendu was profoundly excited by the news of this superlative outing and consequently directed that his appreciation be conveyed to his indefatigable legal team, ably led by Professor Mike Ozekome. It is imperative to use this medium to inform Ezigbo Chineke that the phase 1 of Onyendu's medical examination has commenced in earnest by the recommended team of medical experts, which cardiologist, surgeon, and otolaryngologist are from the best hospitals in Abuja, all duly recommended by Onyendu's adorable wife, Uchechi Kanu. We shall keep Ezigbo Chineke abreast of every development as they unfold. Onyendu is in total agreement that his indefatigable team is journeying towards a landslide victory and believing the Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiama that in the future is indeed bright. They say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they talk all this one, who say there is hope that in no distant time he will jump out of this dungeon and still, breathe fresh air. Tinubu, let Biafrans breathe. Now, important highlight on the legal fireworks that will ensue on 14th September 2023 at the Supreme Court during the hearing on the long-awaited appeal were equally noted, though the details shall remain private. Onyendu thanked you all, Ezigbo Chineke, for remaining resolute and relentlessly keeping your eyes on the ball. Also, Onyendu reminded you all that your prayers and supplications is greatly impacting on the successive victories, even as he implores you all to continue to abide by your peaceful conduct as you have resolutely demonstrated. That was the statement which we got from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu concerning his, access to medical doctors of his choice. We go look him body and keep him in order. Una don hear as the matter take the go. So now waiting the stop, now be this one. So congratulations to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. At least that's a step forward. Like I used to tell you guys here, say now health, now him be well too. Now who get health? Now him they enjoy him money. If you no get health and you have 100 billion, you won't even value the money. You will value health first. So thank God for this particular movement. We don't give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu opportunity now. And thanks to the lawyers too. We don't also fight very hard to make sure, say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu succeeds and get his medical treatment right. Now, as they proceed, now they say people when they for Igede land of Benue State, say those people don't demand the unconditional and immediate release of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. The Igede people of the Benue State have pleaded with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to, as a matter of conscience, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to uphold justice, equity, and fairness. In a special appeal to the president signed by the conveners of the organization Obu Mike Omenka and Agori Dennis Eka, secretary to the group, the natives informed the president that the unjust detention of the independent people of Biafra, IPOB leader, has left lives in perpetual trauma, properties in constant shambles, and resulted in significant economic shortfalls in the southeastern region and Nigeria as a whole. Parts of the letter read, having been charged to court, faced the rigor of criminal trial. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was discharged and acquitted by a court of competent jurisdictions. Even this appellate court, Nigeria government under the previous administration, in contemptuous and flagrant disregard to the rule of law and natural justice, yet continually kept Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention, causing civil unrest, not only in the southeast but across the entire country. This unjust situation has left in perpetual trauma and properties in constant shambles, and has resulted in significant economic shortfalls in the southeastern region and in Nigeria as a whole. So now this one now come make them say, no, if they leave this and may continue like this, then Nigeria will become a banana republic. So I want to let these people know that Nigeria is already a banana republic. And we also want to thank them for lending their voice to telling this president in Aso Rock now, say make he can't do the needful in freeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because the man has been, freed by a court of competent jurisdiction. So there is no need keeping him in solitary confinement. Now the years he take the go. So make I play on one video before we go of waiting they happen. This is Imo State. See what is happening in Imo State. And the whole pose of them is there using all the money to buy bleaching cream. Watch.
The road in Joka Nzerem in Himembano, Elijah, Imo State is very terrible. This Okada man is carrying the cause of late Mrs. Rhoda Nwosu from Umobodo Joka Nzerem to her hometown. The ambulance cannot reach to the compound due to the bad road of this community. We are calling upon the government of Imo State to come to our rescue, to come to our help. We have suffered.
Una the sea road, this is a Hope Ozadema Imo State. Sea road, Hope Ozadema sea road. You the sea road. You the sea road, Abby. The sea road. It's a very big shame. It's a very big shame. This place has senators representing it. This particular community has local government chairman representing it. They have councillors. They have senators. They have House of Reps members, including the governor who is the overseer of everywhere. They no go come rescue them or they no go do road for them. May they for see where they go follow waka. No, they no go do them. And poverty hold the people. If not, at least they for do something. But government is impoverishing you to make sure that you don't rise to question their ignorance and stupidity in different government houses. I beg, may we go another news. If you begin the reason waiting to happen for Southeast, you go cry. You go cry. Look at the community of somebody where people are coming from. How do you go? Our government is just so useless. Because if they are useful, these are the things that they are going to do for the masses. Come in peace.